It is P51, P510 stock 2, then P510 stock 3, and this is a practical paper. This is practical. These two are theory. Now, as I've told you, I'm basically taking you through physics paper 1. So let's see how physics paper 1 looks like and what is in physics paper 1. And we are saying it is a theory paper. Now, physics paper 1 is a paper that when you're doing the final paper, it has 3 sections. That is section A, section B, and section C. Now, let's see what happens in section A. Section A is comprised of mechanics. The whole of section A is called mechanics, and it contributes 4 questions. It contributes 4 questions. Then section B has 3 questions, and we call it the thermal properties of matter, that you can in simple term call heat. Then it also gives 3 questions. We have section C. Section C also contributes 3 questions, and this is called modern physics. It has to do with modern physics. Then section B, what is the instruction? We are seeing that we have 10 questions, but the instruction is simple. We are required to only answer 5 questions. But how do we pick the 5 questions? We ask a question at least from each section. You make sure that at least from each of the sections, you have answered 1 question, and not more than 2 questions should be attempted from a given section. How long does it take you to answer the 5 questions? The time allocated is 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours, 30 minutes. It's the time you're supposed to spend answering this paper. This means that on average, every question is allocated 5 marks, because 2.5 hours divided by 5, that tells you that every question you're supposed to spend half an hour attempting a question. Now, when you go to the exam with this paper, we have various constants that we use here, and the first phase of the paper will always be having the first phase of the paper. You realize that this paper has constants, a series of constants that are maybe needed to be used in answering, that we should assume anywhere, or where necessary, we always refer to the first page for those